before Chris's wallet. Like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh man, I missed predictions too, but my yacht is still parked
Luna,
outside,
Mr.
so I'm chilling.
Mans, who made these steezy icons that you see on the screen, these emblems, these team banners, if you will, for both of these squads, was made by who? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the one person coming into. I love it. It's going to be a steezy night, dude. We got the games beginning at our fingertips. There's no bug that stopped the game, boys. Think about that.
No, so that means it's going to be a good night. That means everything's going to go really smoothly. Look at that cheeky invade. They get spotted out by the Corky. But Ascended, how did we see this bot lane going? I mean, I can try and guess. I'm not a bot laner in any means. I like the support role more than anything. But Ash into Janna, how do you play that?
Okay, so this is actually going to be fairly safe until level 6. Neither of them are going to have real kill pressure until Ash gets ulti, right? Ash ult's going to be the main trigger pull. It's going to be mainly just a lot of poke between the Sivir and the Jan. You're going to see volley trade with Tornado. You're going to see, you just see a lot of back and forth. Sivir Q trade against Seraphine Q and E. Just a lot of harass. You know, there's going to be no real kill power until they get the full pick potential till 6, but they'll probably prove me wrong and someone will die before then. But that's where you're going to see the big plays. You're going to see Ash starting level 6 probably lead these fights with the Crystal Arrow. Follow up, Seraphine's probably going to follow up directly with the Encore, and then that's going to be basically, I would focus Janna in that instance as Sivir has a spell shield. If you catch Janna out, you could just detonate her with the damage that Seraphine Ash can do. So
it's going to be interesting to see for sure. Electrocute on the Lissandra, so early kill pressure for the ganks for Kayn if he's opting to go in there. It is a pretty, if you can bait out the W from Corky, he is a sitting duck, and with the way that, you know, Kayn just ignores walls because he can do that. It'll kind of leave Cutie Honey Bunch kind of playing on their back foot. So I'm excited to see how the only one plays it, especially with how he's been playing here in the postseason. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a good game.
And I mean, now you can see why that Janna fits into their team composition, right? Because they have the Lissandra to try and get to the back lane. What happens once she gets over there? Monsoon comes out. And then they're pretty safe. But Ishigami trading heavily with the Arcot. I mean, we're going to see that all night long because Orange certainly feels good in that because his combos can put you under a lot of pressure in that lane.
They can, and people think Orange's a tank. All he builds is tank, doesn't scale damage. Orange does a lot of damage. Surprising amount of damage. You could just turn on your detonate half HP bar if he so wishes. So I want to see Lord Wrath probably play more safe. I don't want to see him go 0 and whatever this game. I want to see him push the lead we've seen him do on the Urgot throughout the season. Just kind of scale and become strong enough to where you just detonate carries.
That Seraphine just already doing damage with that Encore, dude. That's actually pretty insane. Just one Q just chunked the shit out of Sivir. And with an Ash
you're going to see a lot of that through this lane, right?
I mean, it's going to be... It's good. Like, look at that, man. That is pretty
like I said, you're seeing Ash with the volley and Seraphine following up with poke and vice versa. This is just a lot of harass pressure. Now, if you keep getting chunked out by random poke like this, yeah, you can get detonated before the kill trigger pull. But at level 6, when you expect the real hard kill trigger pull, but we're just seeing Yoga Curry just take a lot of unnecessary trade damage by just stepping out a little too far to try to proc the Q.
Well, you also see how well the synergy is between Seraphine and Ash because. Just any auto attack, any W, anything from Ash automatically gets a root for you. Here comes Kayn coming in the mid lane.
Yeah, Cutie Honey Bunch still has Valkyrie. It's going to use it. Good sidestep right there to get away from that Reaping Slash. No, actually, that's a Blade's Reach, baby. That's why it's trying to reach you. Kayn tries to get a little bit off on a Cutie Honey Bunch, so a little bit orbs going around there, but going to get the Scuttle Crab in both. Maokai actually with the invade. I mean, this is the power of the Maokai. That tree, so oppressive. And he's coming up to the top lane. He sees Wrath. You look pretty juicy. Full combination coming from Ishigami. Bellow's Breath gets the last proc, gets the Grasp of Undying. Flash followed by the Twisted Advance. He didn't time that properly. Gets Bramble smashed into the wall. Did have enough damage to take him down? Yes, Orin does. First blood in the top lane. Ishigami.
And yeah, that was just kind of overextending here from Mr. Lord Wrath. He also, if he would have timed that, I can see what he was going for. He just did it a little bit too early on the flash. He would have been out safely. Hold on, here's a trade.
We've seen him on the ward too. Baby. Lord Wrath should have seen Leo Bay on the ward come top side because he was spotted there when he went to do that invade and only one was bot side. So I don't like his back up the second.
Really good ward there, but not enough to actually get out of the gank. So more orbs going down to the Kane, being really proactive. This is what we want to see ascended. We want to see only one be busy.
We do, but we're not seeing him get the orbs that he wants. He's getting a lot of blue orbs right now. He hasn't really gotten anything off the Maokai and the Ornn, which is what we want him to do, because if not, he's going to hit that blue form early if he repeats these ganks. And he's going to have to be sitting on form for about, 3 minutes unless he forces that by trying to get
unless he just goes blue form and starts one-popping everybody, then I will accept it. You don't go blue.
You don't need blue form right now. We're seeing Maokai come back top lane.
Oh, if he walks, it's probably curtains again for the Argo. Let's see. Disdain available might only be the thing that helps him. He's going to get smashed back into the Ornn right there. Volcanic Rupture was sent to the side, but still gets the knock up off the side of the map. These are two huge tanks trying to take down the Argo. Bay tanks 3. Walks away as Lord Wrath lives again with his life, but only one is in the bot side. Overextended as a Sivir, no flash on her. Has the cleanse, gets the heal out from the Janna. He try and keep alive. Gets tagged up by the Kane, and the kill goes over. It waps on the Seraphine. Action across the map.
Dude, that is so hype, dude. Lord Wrath, the way this man's just spider-legged himself across the entire lane. Oh, flips him under tower, Lord Wrath.
He's a steezy boy in that top lane.
Oh my god.
He's trying to
call it a fall. He gets run over. Run over by that bolt coming through from Ishigami. And I mean, I love the itemization coming out from Ishigami in that top lane as well. First item on his back is going to be the Warden's Mail. So trying to slow down that purge. The only thing getting pushed in that top lane is that Urgot.
Yeah, dude, and it's just so unfortunate, but here's the thing. The 0-2 fabled power spike has been enabled. It's on the levels of the 0-10 Yasuo power spike. When 0-2 becomes 0-2, all stats get increased by 1,000%. We might just see an ultra grinder in this game.
He's gonna get twice the gold. He's gonna get twice the gold.
Actually, their CS flips. It's the way
Glacial
it's actually in the
stand up. Golden Tombs himself. That's got to be a misplay by the Got Me boys. Wow.
Unless his Q wasn't up and he was just making sure that he didn't get trade killed, and he thought that the ulting himself would heal himself and also get the execute, but I do ultimately think, I don't know, man. I don't think his Q was up. I think that was why.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but we move on. I mean, we're at 7 minutes into the game. We see 3 kills on the
Ube,
600 gold lead for Shadow Entity, but the Maokai is here, out of mana, out of time. They got me, boys. Still got the flash, though, so he's going to take that. Twisted advance right onto the turret. Gets knocked back. Corki, assist. I get it. Phosphorus bomb. There we go. Goody Honey Bunch secures that kill just.
We're seeing a lot of proactivity from the side of Shadow Entity as Baron Wasteland's just having a hard time following this Maokai.
Oh, but the only one's coming in. He's got ult. Nothing
Disengage at the right time.
Yeah, he was spotted on me, and so
yeah, if he would have had flash, dude, and didn't use that to just go under and kill Corki under tower, I would have just been very upset. But we're seeing the power of the Maokai. We've seen this all post-season. This pick is huge. Kane has not really panned out.
And it's unfortunate.
There's no way to actually check his form either.
And he's not.
But look, I mean, the power of the Maokai, look at the power of the vision here. This bot side river completely belongs to Shadow Entity. As They Got Me boys is just going to say, hold that thought, Llama, and clear out some of these wards here and prove you wrong.
But they might be going for the execute. The flip's not going to land.
Yeah, Syrian charges away, gets tagged up right there, goes back in with the Reaping Slash, but Ishigami is so far ahead in that lane. He's got the Bami's ticking away there as well. You don't want to try and dive on Ornn, especially when he's got ultimate available. No TP on the Corki though, so he's going to disengage and let him live.
He's just trying to get some orbs in my expert opinion here, seeing as that I'm the best League of Legends player this side of the Western Seaboard.
But it has to be said as well, like the patience that only one has on this champion is pretty interesting too. A lot of people will go gung-ho for those orbs, but he's playing it pretty safe. He's disengaging as soon as he realizes that fight is no longer fightable, and he's going to turn his attention to his Shelly right here, and this looks like it's going down in the fog of war. Maokai wrapping around though. Might be too late. Let's see. Nature's Grass going to go down. Going to get the rotation first over. Early smite come through, so it's going to be stolen by Lupe. Only one gets the Umbral Trespass through, gets frozen tombed up. There goes the Colony Forge God going to go through, but Maokai's going to be the first to drop in that skirmish. Ishigami, Bellows Breath to Unstoppable himself. Not getting any stun coming through from Lissandra. They're making pings onto the top laner though, but it looks like they're just going to disengage and settle for that steal.
And Grinder comes out from Urgot. You love to see it. It's actually fucking amazing. 0-1,
with that,
1 and 2, it has begun. The power spike has been enabled.
He is down about half the CS right now, though, so we got to see that Owen Spike actually do something for him and have him start catching up to his horn.
Int for form is a legit tactic on Kayn. Well, my man's is 0-0-2, so I'm not sure he's completing either tactic on Kayn right now.
That's pretty interesting too. Like, we're seeing the chat right now. I don't know if it's probably not on the stream, but it actually tells you that Kayn's close to transforming, so he's pretty much on time in this one so far. 11 minutes into the game. Usually the 12 to the 15 mark is where that Kayn will find himself getting that evolution coming through, so keep an eye on Oni1 here. Probably 1 or 2 ganks away from actually getting that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Maokai is over there clearing the vision, so they know that he's in the area. I wonder how Kane's going to actually answer, because he is up in the top lane. It looks like they are going to go on to Ornn. He's trying to get them orbs. They're down 2 levels. Grinder's about to be up in a second. Let's see how this goes.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow sails on by, gets nothing, but more importantly, only one gets the orbs that are required to transform here. So next back, probably looking at that Kayn transforming, but shows himself top, which means that dragon is up for grabs. Cutie Honey Bunch might be up for grabs. He already uses the flash. Encore goes through, going to tag him, pull him back, exhausted for the overkill as well. Wap's going low, but it doesn't matter. They pick off the Corki and trade over the dragon.
Yeah, I think 100%. Oh, hold on. I was about to say.
What?
Hold on, Maokai ult coming in. Looks like just for the disengage. So overall, I think that trade goes in the favor of Barren Wastelands. You can give over 1 dragon. The first dragon of the game is really not that big a deal. You really did something for your mid laner there. You opened up the map a little bit. Lissandra's going to be able to get a plate, go back, be pretty healthy, probably complete their item. So I'm looking at positives. Tied up on the kills, still down in gold, but you know, Ornn's still firing up here, so that's a problem.
Well, realistically, too, you can also give up the first 2 dragons. And Lamp, I think you agree with me, too, as the jungle main here. You can realistically give up the first 2 dragons and come back for a 4 dragon soul, which is actually even more powerful than securing the first 2 dragons. The 4 infernal soul is life-threatening, man. That shit
oh my god, the damage. One more rocket gets it. Solo kill in the mid lane for Cutie Honey Bunch. Lissandra not respecting the damage.
Well, he didn't
Lissandra
spend his
can't give away your life like that.
Didn't spend their dollars, bro. It's not a gold lead until you spend your dollars.
That's true. That's true.
Sitting on a loot.
But spend your dollars on like good stuff. Don't spend your dollars on like a Ezreal Frozen Heart.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of wondering why the Everfrost wasn't came out here. The CC, the extra CC on top of how much CC she already has, definitely.
Oh, that would have been nasty for this comp.
I think they were looking
especially
for more
if you lead
damage,
Everfrost into the. You lead Everfrost into the Encore, into the Crystal Arrow, though. Forget it, bro. They ain't moving. Call me Woody, because you ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God, man. Hold on, it's going to get dropped. It's getting flipped under the tower.
Yeah, Shelly gets dropped down there, but they're going to get re-engaged. Oh, kick you. They got me, boys. Says, I got my item this time. Let's see you put up the same amount of energy with that solo kill. Returns it. Plate's going down in the top side as well. Ishigami getting a lot off on that turret. But more importantly, we do see a goal lead. It's 2,500 in the favor of Shadow Entity. We're 14 minutes into the game. Now, the Hextech Dragon is the first dragon they picked up. 9 ability haste, 9% attack speed per stack of that dragon is so good for people like Sivir, for people like the Maokai, the Corki. Everybody on that team benefits heavily from that dragon. You see only one coming in. And it's important to know he has transformed now. Colony Forge goes down into the top side, and I believe that Lord Wrath actually sidestepped it. So good for him, 3 levels down and looking to just pick up that wave under the turret as we see excessive pinging in that bot lane.
Yeah.
Look, sorry.
No, Ascended, you go.
No, Lord Wrath is down bad up here in the top lane, but we're seeing at least his team start to pick up stuff on the other side of the map. But when is it going to pay off, right? This guy's literally left to starve on an island. He's in Alcatraz writing letters to home, waiting for somebody to break him out.
Yeah, but the bot lane might be the people to break him out. They got me, boys, doing some massive damage in the mid lane. Red form Kane already there. They have so much CC on the enemy on their seed. Like, look at that. That was just one E, and she was slowed forever. Wait for the items to come in. Wait for the Leandries. I think Seraphine Ashe might be what they need to, you know, be the ones to execute that Maokai, that Ornn. I think potentially Barren Wastelands, if they play it right, they have a chance to come back right now and really stop the bleeding up here in the top lane.
Yeah, but you gotta hope that comes soon, right? Just look at the CS lead. Look at the gold difference on the Ornn. You don't want Ornn being this far ahead. Ornn is now 2-3 levels from where he's gonna start providing his lead to other members on his team, and you just need to try to prevent that from happening. Start closing that gap on your top side, or else your top's not gonna be able to answer him.
That has to be a focus of this team right now. They can see how badly, and I mean, it would be okay if maybe that was an opposite tank in that top side where you're behind in the farm. Okay, that's fine. But this is an Urgot. He needs items. He needs that armor shred to get through this front line to be a tank for his team, because ultimately they picked that solo lane individual carry in the form of Urgot, if you want to call him a carry, but he is so far behind. So far behind with this Ornn and Ishigami kind of scaling out with controlling that top side. So almost double the CS 60 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I had pointed that out earlier, and at this point, if Barren Wastelands win this, you know, first game here, it's not going to be off Lord Wrath on this Urgot if this trend continues. He's going to be the fourth person in the Three Musketeers. You know, nobody's going to know who he is by the end of this game if his team pulls this off. So, you know, I just got to hope that his team helps free him.
Calexian,
you get some forensics in here. Identify him after this one, it looks like. But,
bro, Calexian, 20 months in a row.
Thanks a lot, Calexian.
That's a TY if I've ever seen one. That's a GG's. Thank you very much.
Here's to some great games tonight. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Former champion. Two-time champion.
2 times.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.
Second dragon alive. We see 4 members strong down here from Barren Wastelands. Corki is slow to get out of there. I wonder if Corki didn't use that package in time. Okay. Lupe going to get knocked up by Oni1. Get a little bit of trade, but those saplings in behind will slow down the rest of the team. Corki has to get prio in that mid lane also if they actually want to try and contest this, because right now Barren Wasteland's in full control with this bot side river.
Yeah, I don't really see a way that Shadow Entity can really contest this with the way that they have it held down and the way that Oni1's kind of just zoning him off.
Okay, he wants to go in.
Got a lot of healing.
Gets a reaping slash onto Lupe, but that ultimate opportunity is going to time out. Both teleport on these top laners as well, so we see fireworks here. This Infernal Drake, very valuable for both of these guys. Enchanted Crystal Arrow only goes on to the Maokai. They're going to burn everything to try and get through the front line. Lupe still being a little bit. Nature's Grass going to go through. Only one going extremely low. Teleport on the backside. They got me, boys. We're stuck in the middle of it. He's going to go down. Traded over the Ashe as well. They get 3. And it looks like Barren Wastelands might have made a mistake going for that dragon.
Yeah, you know, it looked good, but spending everything to kill the Maokai probably was not the call. You have to, you know, just destroy that Corki. You have to take the Sivir out of the equation. Wops, though, kind of based. Oh. But Lord Wrath.
Nah, Wops tried, but he's got no plating. So push
the crab god, baby. He's nailing that turret. If ever, I mean, he's winning that. Oh, look at the Urgot. Wrath going crazy in the top lane. He's trying to get that CS gap down. And I mean, he's doing a pretty good job with that as they committed everything to actually contest that dragon. So 2 dragons on the side of Shadow Entity in this one. And it looks like we will get an Ocean Drake soul for this game.
Hey, Lamb, take a look at the chat.
You gotta.
Take a look at the chat. We got a whole Crystal Arrow misses. But,
Umbral Trespass going over, full combination. Only one still doesn't get it. Cutie Honey Bunch flashes to safety, a slither of health, but it's enough to live from that duel with the only one, and the Kane's not getting rewarded for anything in this game, it seems like.
Can we get W's in the chat and W's up here in the Shoutcaster booth right here, because we're all right next to each other, hanging out in this just fucking packed
8 years sober, baby. That's dub. That's a fat dub.
8 years sober today.
Yeah, that's
a fat dub, and I know this man's story. I'm tearing up.
Well done, man. Well done.
Yeah, he solved it before too. He'd be back.
This guy was in the first season of the LTS. We love to see it, just like we love to see Lord Wrath going in steezy on Ishigami Senku.
He's not afraid of that big tank, a goat thing coming at him, Thunder God, whatever you want to call it. Only one going over. Going to drop everything onto the Sivir there, but Karek's going low. There's that Monsoon to keep them alive for just a second, but only one still extremely strong, extremely healthy. But Liu Bei recognizes that the bot lane might need some assistance. Twisted Advance going to go straight on him. Bramble smash back into that corridor. Here come the bot lane again. They might overextend it. The Sivir's going to drop first with a courtesy of Seraphine. Nature's Grass going to go through to try and tie them up. It's only going to tie only one up, but it's not enough to keep the Janna alive. Liu Bei is just going to be the cherry to the cake, the icing. And that's a good pickup. And only one gets 2 kills out of that team fight.
And you know, that is...
And in response...
Yeah, hold on a second. That is exactly where a Seraphine wants you. On the other side of a wall in a narrow passageway. And you just saw massive damage coming out from that Seraphine with the Encore. That is what happens when Barren Wastelands is able to catch these picks. It's pretty damn huge. Yeah. But then again, Ornn is up in the top lane, steezing away uncontested for the most part.
Yeah, and in response while this was happening, though, Corki was pinging in Rome top for a gank. Why are you trying to gank Lord Wrath right now, bro? Like, honestly, yeah, he could come back, sure. Dude is worth, like, literally like a candy minion. Just let him farm, come kill him later.
Oh, come on,
else,
don't
bro.
do Lord Wrath like
no,
that, bro.
Cannon minion.
Yeah, you know, he's got a cannon.
That is not a tower dive. That is not a tower dive. No kill happened. No tower dive. Definitely not a dive. Stop trying to cheat your bingo cards. Hell no.
Oh, my bingo card. God damn. I'm just going to take everything, baby. Oh, I didn't get a dabbler with this bingo card.
Get me later. I found the man's in the depths of bronze on his like 900th game in bronze, and I was like, dude, you can play in this league. It's
no. It would have said a failed dive. Get out of here.
Okay,
Lord Wrath
21.
Can't speak for himself, so I am his advocate. He told me once in a dream.
21 and a half minutes into the game, we see that goal lead starting to balloon a little bit, get out of control for this hard scaling team composition.
Yeah, get
They're
your
looking
bingo
pretty
cards
good.
ready, boys.
4,000 is that lead for Shadow Entity. They're in full control with this game. First 2 dragons going to go over as well. They're 1 away from Soul, which will spawn in about 1:15. So we'll see what only one can do about that, because right now Liu Bei seems to have the number of that opposing jungler.
I wouldn't say that. My man's is 0-3, and my man's other one is 3-1. We've seen what happens with the only one. He always starts slow. Every game we've seen, he started slow. But this man's ramps up throughout the game and just gets unbelievably unstoppable. If he keeps this snowball going, you know how much a fed Red Kayn heals. They'll never kill this dude.
I mean, there is a Sivir. IE comes online for Sivir. Those crits, those ricochets,
when
the
you can't
Kayn.
move, you can't attack. Come on, brother.
I mean, I'm holding Copium here,
Yeah,
but
hold
it's...
on. We got some steel. Oh, did you see that little shimmy
and Channel
right there?
Crystal Arrow straight onto the Corki, Reap and Slash, everything going to go through it. Encore as well. We get the shutdown. That's 700 gold into the pocket of Lissandra. They got me, boys. Certainly is going to enjoy that one. And they just look to disengage. They don't have enough of a wave to actually siege that mid turret. So good pick with the dragon coming up in 5 seconds.
Barren Wasteland's playing cracked right now. Lord Wrath is the best weak side top laner we have in this LTS, dude. This man's just accepts his role and just puts his head down and gets the shit done. You love to see it.
Yo, good for him too, because he doesn't
love
play
to see
anything
it.
else but weak side. Like 90% of his games, this man plays weak side. He's good at doing it.
Dude, I mean, when you got a man that just accepts the role that he is given, he went 0-2 just to get 1-2 to stop the memes. He went, here's your fun, let me take it away real quick. You love...
No, yeah, this guy's like,
Rackman! Rackman, you think you know the weak side? I was born into it, molded by it.
I
couldn't see a lead until I was highest gold.
Sounded like the south. Oh,
where that arrow
Crystal,
going? Is it hitting Maokai? Oh, if it did, we're getting dubs everywhere. But that's a fat L if I've ever seen one. Unlucky. That ultimate goes on at cooldown, but it is Ashe, and she has that CDR sitting in the inventory as well. I believe that. Does Mandate give you CDR?
Not sure.
No, it does not. I am lying completely. Only the
Get
boots.
off my
It's only going to be the
caster,
Ionian.
bro.
Ionian boots. I'm going to give that 10%.
Scrub, dude.
So it's still not on. It's still not on a high cooldown, right? So it's still going to be available come the next objective, which is only the Baron on the map right now. But Ascended, where do they get back into
20
this game
ability
here?
haste. What are you talking about? What were you looking
Oh,
at?
man, my eyes,
right now-
man. My eyes.
Right
This
now, the
man's is
gold
a
lead,
plumber. This guy is fixing people's drains, and he can't even. Oh,
bro.
God.
I break them. I make work for myself, baby.
Well, there you
Well,
go,
Lance,
dude.
Lance,
Infinite
you
income.
ask where they come back.
Oh,
they
Cutie
get
Honey
powers
Bunch.
for 1, 2.
Let me hit it with that flex seal, just like Cutie Honey Bunch needs some of that right now because he's out of here. Only one picks up the kill. That's a freebie in the bot lane, assisted by Lissandra.
Yeah, 100%.
And you
But
just
look at-
asked
Baron.
me where they.
Teleport from Lissandra. Teleport from Urgot.
Baron, okay, let's
Jana's
see.
taking it.
I
Jana's
do
got
not
first
think.
out.
Oh, Jana's about to get. Oh, this is just a desperation.
Encore
call.
is available, gonna go push through, but not enough to deny the Forge God going through as well, but they're on the Wrath, he's isolated in the corner, they jump straight onto the
Teleport.
Seraphine with a twisted advance, kill that one, Teleport's coming in to back up the rest of the team, Bellow's Breath gonna go through with the Searing Charge to try and kill only one, but he's already out of there, but the Orange still gonna pick up the Lissandra, and they will disengage, baby. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Baron Wastelands.
And you hate to see it happen. They burned a lot of their.
Oh,
their
why
power
did
in
you
that
give
bot
them their
fight.
bingo card, bro? You said you hate to see it, brother. I've been purposely saying you love to see it. Why would you do this to me?
Any bingo winners in the chat? Any bingo winners?
No, but anyways though, unfortunately it happens. But they pulled a lot of their pick potential in that bot side, getting the pick on Cutie Honey Bunch. And yeah, they come back making picks like that. They can come back making picks like that off of the Corki, off of other side laners that want to push. But when you pull a lot of your power to get a pick, then you kind of weaken your team fight. So that's why Lissandra didn't have ult the second. They got me boys landed at top lane.
Right, I divert your attention to the chat. There's a request from our boy Bobby in the chat right now.
Allowed steez? Dude, I got neighbors.
Let me turn down my volume.
I mean, I'll give you a metal steez. Does that suffice? Hold on, we got another Baron engaged, but there's no teleport.
Okay, they're slow to actually react to this. There is a teleport on the Corki. 7,000. They don't do it very fast, but Lord Wrath is going to be in the vicinity. Channel Crystal Arrow was already used previously. Teleport's going to come in. They want this Baron. They're committed. They're going to go through. Big Encore on the 3 members of Baron Wasteland right there. It's Shigami going to go forward, but they steal the Baron! Steals the Baron! Only one goes huge in this game. Shadow Entity are not going to reap anything from this one because the Kane is too massive. It's Shigami 1v3 as well as Kane on the backside. They will both trade evenly, but the Baron goes over to Baron Wastelands.
The only
And
one
a
playing.
3-4-2.
Yeah, 3. Oh my God, go Ascended.
A 3-4-2 trade on where you trade the Oni, but he shreds your backline and Owen dies because that's what Wrath does best. He dies for these plays because that's how you play weak side. You get in there, you be a body, you pull distraction, and you die for plays like this. Wrath doing a really good job. Doing a really good job playing from behind, being literally a fucking cannon minion most of these fights, and just showing that you can pull attention just big enough for your team to make massive plays like that.
God, you guys fucking gave me a bunch of steeges. Jesus Christ. Here's one more.
These ultimates, dude, as good as that Steez is not better than those encores coming through from Seraphine in this game.
Yeah.
Wax is carrying these team fights so hard. It's actually crazy. He's hitting every single carry. The Corki, the Sivir doesn't have the spell shield to get it up in time. Also hitting Chaotic. 4-1 with 3 items on the Seraphine, looking a big problem.
Oh yeah, he's looking really strong right now on this Seraphine, and it's going to be really bad to have to deal with that. Now that Wrath is getting his push power items, you're going to see Ishigami having to answer him, push to the top side. And with just the Seraphine alone and the rest of the team, it's going to be really hard to
God, he's
fight
level
without
16.
Ishigami.
This Ornn is a madman. Ishigami smells blood. Lord Wrath just getting fired across that volcanic rupture. What the hell happened there?
Yeah, that was
Disdain
weird.
flying over one way flight potentially. Okay, he's going to get knocked in. Searing Charge is available. Doesn't need it. Billow's Breath. Along with the passive. Enchanted Crystal Arrow is just going to sail on by, get nothing. But Lord Wrath is the debate of the century. The team are collapsing, but you've left up the Soul Point Dragon to try and get the kill onto Ornn, who doesn't have the shutdown anymore, but they're going to go for it anyway. Lissandra gets frozen. Him down onto him. There it is. Going to get frozen up again. It's really chilly in that top lane. It's not chilly, boys. You could be fooled. It's a Lissandra. They donated over a Sir Pup of all people. The Ashe with the final hit onto the Ornn.
And they're making plays.
Is that
on the
word
other side
still
of the
banned?
map.
Is that word still banned? Can I?
Wait, they didn't ban a word.
No, they banned the beat word. If you scroll up, Lika RS banned the B word.
Encore on the Corky. Okay, goodbye, Cutie Honey Bunch. Deleted. Gone. Lord Wrath picks up the kill. 2 kills on the Argo.
But if that B word is banned.
What B word?
The Baron. Someone banned.
Oh, I see it now. I see it now. I actually looked for the first time.
You're good. So the buff is on them, so now they could kind of get backdoor pushes when they get picks like that too, which is when you have the buff on your what you want to do. And you know, good on them for looking a pick, getting the Ornn. Now they're leading in gold. You know, they were dead even. They were 6K gold behind, and now they're up and just making plays, stealing certain things on the map. That's how you do it, Lamb. You just do it with better micro, better macro, and you just play the game better.
You can see the confidence now that is excelling through Shadow, actually not through Shadow Entity, through Barren Wastelands. Both of these teams extremely confident, but only one is that catalyst for his team. They can see that the Kayn is doing things in this one. He's on 2 items right now, Ascended. He's working his way to that 3rd. He's got 1,000 gold sitting in the inventory, but more importantly, on the opposite team, Infinity Edge now completed for Yogurt Curry.
Yeah, you know, but here's the thing. There's a lot of steez happening on both sides right now, Lamb. And you know who needs to see this steez? Your grandma. Put it up on her tablet. Put it up on...
That's what I say. All the
put it
time,
up put it up on her tablet. Put it up on your little sister's tablet. Put it on everybody. Share the stream. We have no social media like that.
In here. You got toddlers and shit growing up. They need some steez.
All of our outreach is organic, so please share the link. Tell your friends. There is steez, and there is potentially 3 games ahead of you. Look at this shit right now. You're not going to want to miss it. Definitely like, subscribe, TikTokies, all this nonsense.
Is that officially my fucking catchphrase reactor? Your grandma? Share this shit with your grandma.
I guess so, dude.
Shit on grandma's tablet.
Put it on her tablet, dude. She ain't going to know. Put it on her big screen, man. The neighbors can watch it
on
the window.
The big screen. Zoom that stuff in.
She can't hear her. Put this shit on her fucking tablet. Let's go,
that
grandma.
Microsoft Sam narrator to let her know what's happening,
dude.
Blind or not, you finna know.
Let her know
Put
that
it on
you
her
can
nook.
You can just click the little what's it called? The little paper clip, and he'll let you know what's going on. Also,
Hi, Microsoft here.
Shout out to Ishigami Senku for the kill score right now, dude.
Load it into her VHS player. Alright, baby, we see you. Who's recording the... Probably recording over somebody's christening or something. It doesn't even matter. Grandkids? What grandkids? Anyway, look, we're almost 33 minutes into the game. The gold lead is basically nothing. But we are seeing a siege in the bot lane from Barren Wastelands. The macro, as they've completely given up defending this right now because they're all grouped to try and get the Baron on spawn. But ultimately, they're going to get the backs out. Sivir, Janna still in the vicinity. Urgot going to back there too. Doesn't know where the rest of the team is, so has to play it safe.
Yeah, they got me boys back and has the teleport up. Oni one trying to go in there. They're getting the mana and the heals up. But I feel like Corky hasn't really done much other than sit in a lane and farm. I mean, he has
we
the
haven't
6
really
kills,
seen him.
but I feel like that's just, you know, proxy of team fights rather than, you know, I don't know. I feel like there could be some more proactiveness because he does do so much damage. You saw one rocket, the Empower Rocket, and how much damage it did. He's got so many items, been sitting there farming for years, and I see him more valuable going, I got the steez here. Let's end this.
100% right. There's less than a minute on this package. They want to try and delay this Baron fight until Corky can get that because it can turn the whole team fight. So we need to keep our eye on Cutie Honey Bunch. If they can get the back off, okay, Kane's going to come over and Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to sail by. Going to get flash forward. Okay, Encore didn't land actually from Waps here, so that's a bit of a waste, and this might be a turnaround, and they'll kill Kane, taking out the jungler. They're going to collapse on the rest of the team as Frozen Tomb goes down. Onto the Seraphine, they pick off the carry as well. Lissandra is on the menu. Ornn picks up that one, and they will for sure turn around and collect this Baron.
Yeah, definitely a whiff on that Encore. Kane was in the form. He went into his ult. He was inside someone, so they didn't get the extension on it, or else that could have been devastating for them. But you see what Misplays can do. They are going to be able to pick up the Baron, but that's it. They're able to secure the Dragon on the other side, so they do stop Soul Point and Enchanted Crystal Arrow.
Arrow hits, let's go, baby. They're trying to collect this Dragon. That's why they're trying to delay this. How quickly can they kill this Dragon? Okay, they secured it. They might give up both of their lives here for it. Argo in the pit has to flash. Lord Wrath clutches up. He trades his flash for that Dragon, and that's important.
Yeah, no, 4 Ocean Souls. If they get the soul with 4 of these stacks, they're literally never going to die. With someone like Seraphine, they have the mandate that will increase the damage on pretty much every single one of their abilities. I see good things for Baron Wastelands, but with the Baron picked up, they're going to have to stave off the bleeding. They're going to have to turtle up, and they're really going to have to play safe because one more team fight going in the negative way could spell the end of the game.
Okay, strap in. 5 minutes on the next Baron, 4 minutes on the next Dragon. Still yet to actually see Corky's package influence these team fights.
Oh, wait, what? We have yet to see what?
Yeah.
Corky's package, baby.
Oh, shit!
Why are you talking about Corky like that, man? This is
any package enthusiast?
Any Jonesers in the chat, brother?
Any Jonesers? Let me check my duration on that sub right now. How many days left? Might need to top that up real quick.
Shout out to Jones, being a Joneser. Shout out to Jones.
Yeah, Jones.
It's in the name, baby. That's the style that he runs. He's a Joneser by trade. Gotta respect that. You gotta respect that Makai. Okay, they're gonna go in for it. Twisted advance on the Lord Wrath. There goes the big goat from Ornn. Call it the Forge was enough. They're gonna pick off the Argot, but he's still a lot of damage on the field. It doesn't matter. Wap's going low, Sub Pop going low. Only one's in there. He's left alone. They might be able to get. They got me, boys. They do. The Sivir still doing a lot of damage. Still alive. Still very healthy. Still have the Baron. They are looking to push in 3-on-3, 2-4 on the opposition sides, respectfully, as these teams are just going hammer and tong. In it, no ultimate from only one has to get out of there. Yoga Curry's just doing so much damage. Oh, Waps trades over pretty heavily, and it looks like the siege is going to be thwarted. They have to leave and get nothing else other than that pink ward. Money's money, baby. 30 in my pocket.
Hey, let's go. That's some XP, baby, in the bank. But look at that team fight and the way that Baron Wastelands were able to navigate that. This is going to be... I just don't see this game ending for another 15 minutes, dude, with the way this is going back and forth.
Oh, they're committing for it. Yeah, Bellows Breath's going to go unstoppable. He's going to... Oh, it's going to front the... Oh, it doesn't matter because only one's on your back line. Remember the name because you're going to be thinking about it later as you're going to cooldown. Ishigami gets the Call of the Forge back up, but he's going to be calling for an ambulance and not for me. Right. For him because he's 4v1. Look how long it takes to kill this man, but ultimately the Red King, the only one, gets the kill and the mounted defense, and they are successful. They're looking to shove it down mid.
Oh my god.
Sure, one tower, sure. Sorry.
Oh my, dude, this is actually insane. The way the Oni one's able to turn around these fights. The Channel Crystal Arrow comes in, but you didn't sidestep the knockup.
Okay, Blade Reach hits as well. Nature's Grass going to get the ultimate out of the Makai. That's going to be big for this defense right here.
Cooldown.
Corky does enough as Baron Wastelands are looking really good. They bounce back and they're just short of grabbing that goal lead in this game. 130 about to be on that third. Actually, it's the fourth Ocean Drake of the game, and potentially Baron Wastelands, they could turn and take this, and then they're on Soul Point.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say was, sure, one tower worth it. Sure, absolutely, for the cost of 4,000 gold. Put the money in the pocket. Send the cash app to Baron Wastelands, and they'll take payments up front.
About to be a 40-minute special, baby. This is a best of 3. We get 3 games like this, you better believe I'm calling in sick tomorrow. Hell no, you got to get on that grind. The economy, me and Ascendi were talking about it. It's pretty bad right now. You know, inflation. Yeah, shout out to everybody affected by the inflation right now. If you want to make any donations, I'll hit you with my PayPal after this game. But look, They are shaping up to try and take this dragon. 50 seconds on that ocean dragon, and they have full control of that river, full control of their fate in this game. We will see if Shadow Entity can try and close this out.
They have exactly the same amount of gold.
Yeah, not really, because Orn items. Justify about another 1,200 gold each. So just involves that. So
that's how you sound right now, okay? The gold. Look it up top. Barren Wastelands have a gold fleet. I ain't trying to hear nothing.
yeah, but you have to calculate.
I do not.
the Orn
No,
item.
actually, I'm the owner of the LTS, and what I don't have to do is calculate the gold of Orn items into the number that I'm looking at the top of the screen. Mr. Ascended. Look at you hear this guy? My goodness. Absolute insanity, dude. Absolute insanity. Thinking that
Dragon has spawned.
Oh man.
Strap in, gents. This is going to be the fight that might dictate the game here. Keep your eye on that Kane. Will he get into that pit, and ultimately will he steal the dragon? They got me. Boys, takes a big chunk of that rocket from Corky.
Oh,
He's going to heal up because they have a Seraphine.
Raph.
Okay, they're going to start up the dragon here. Play it slow. Destiny going to go in. Completely missed. Twisted Advance going to go in. The Argot has to flash out. Call it. The Forge going to come through. Enchanted Crystal Wire is going to interrupt the Oni. He doesn't get the completion of the ultimate, but Luby is still going to be the front line.
Oh my goodness!
From Seraphine! Completely changes it! Right! Fear Beyond Death polishes that off, and Barren Wastelands wipe the field of Shadow Entity!
Oh my god! I have never seen a Seraph. That is a tier 3 TFT Seraphine with best in slot items that just hit up, dude. Oh my god! Wops just literally won the game for them in that single team fight. Holy shit! Barren Wastelands are gonna take game 1 of the grand finals.
Still 15 seconds on Chaotic, but what is the Janna against this team? They say, screw the team composition. We're just going to brute force it because we have WAPs. They take game 1 and Barren Wastelands. Oh my god, unbelievable.
You guys are getting metal steezes all night, dude. Holy shit. Ascended, what a fucking game, dude. What a game.